Live.
Put it in the books.
Yes, baby.
Earn the split. Funky Cold Medina in what is maybe the most unfair position I have seen someone be put in as a rookie against a team in a spot that he should never even have to even worry about. And he comes in and he's fucking nails, even with Dave Roberts. And you know what? Trea Turner, big, fat, floppy pussy. Go ahead, take your base, dude. You don't want to try to fucking tie that ball game right there or maybe even win it with one swing of the bat against a rookie?
Yep.
We'll take it. Unreal that out of everyone that it could have been, Adonis Medina steps in and gets those final 3 outs. I can't even tell you what the certainty I had that run from second base was going to come home. Like, there's just no way that Mookie Betts is not getting a hit there. There's no way that the top 3 in the best offense in baseball is not getting at least that run in. And the fact that he pitched all through that, all around that, through those guys, to a guy, and even with that interference, he's listening in his fucking ear comms. He's got to watch while the hoopla goes on with the umpires. Then another guy gets up who's already hit another home run earlier, and he just fucking gets the job done. Because he's a rookie, he doesn't give a shit, and he's just playing, and he's not thinking. And that is what is happening with this team. There's a difference. How many times have you ever seen a Mets rookie step in that spot and get the job done? Once again, this team is different.
What's going on, Phil?
How you feeling, baby?
Oh, my God. I want to, lay down right now, and I feel like I want 12 rounds.
I just said to Pabs, I swear, if we make it to October, I'm going to need a Xanax prescription. I swear to God. It's early June. This game was 4 hours. It ruined my Sunday. I'm like, my heart is fucking pounding. I'm shaking, and it's like the 60th game of the year. I can't live like this, man. There's the big guy. There he is. There he is. We are living the dream.
What's going on,
what, this ain't the dream. This is a nightmare because I can't live like this. But, whoo, unbelievable. What do you think the odds were if you were to live bet Mookie Betts in that spot right there? I mean, they should have just started with the game tie. I cannot believe he worked around that. Adonis, Funky, Cold, Medina was he forever he has so much slack now in my mind. He has a million yards of rope now.
I want to get a fucking jersey. At this
Absolutely. No, if we can should we make a fucking Adonis Medina shirt? We wouldn't have to.
I'll get it done by tonight.
That win was worth.
I'll tell you who will not be buying that shirt. Trea Turner wanted no part of Adonis Medina. The Adonis.
Dude, what a fucking pussy move that is. To cry I want to go to first. Who fucking cares, man? Try to win the game yourself. Give me Will Smith. I'll take that every day of the week. I was actually earlier in this game. I was saying, Trea Turner, for as much money as he got and as much credit as he does get, I still think he's underrated. And I'm so happy he got out of the NL East because he's such a motherfucker. That was one of the last guys I want to see in that spot. And he takes the bat out of his own hands. Fine by me.
I've never rooted for catcher's interference against us. Rooted for it more. I was like, please, Nino, tell me you did that.
We'll take it, yeah. And I figured once Gary said it's not interference if you don't swing, that must be the rule. But I guess there's something that Gary doesn't know about baseball.
Either that or they got the rule wrong again because those umpires are fucking losers.
Is that true though? Because I was thinking you can't. I could easily say I was trying to swing a full swing, but I couldn't because it hit the glove.
Yeah.
Either way, doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. The fact that Adonis sneaks through that, and you know what? I know it's extra innings with the rule now. It's a lot easier to drive that run in, but the fact that we just stepped right up and bounced right back. I mean, how many times have we seen it this year? How many times have we seen a bounce back run, whether it's late in the game or even early? As soon as they give up a run, they always answer.
This was like the Arizona game all over again, honestly. We've already seen this movie.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, time and time and time again. And almost, these late, the extra innings are overshadowing that 8th inning where, again, we see another rally start with Lindor. And the fact that they just waited, they bided their time, 4th game of the series. Besides the one offensive explosion, the bats have been silent, but they just kept on going, kept on grinding, got it done when it counted. Whew. Unreal, man. I mean, so really when you think about this, what started out as, oh, they can't beat good teams. They can't beat good pitching, yada, yada, yada. We blew them out once. We went toe-to-toe with them twice in a pitcher's duel, won one of them, lost the other one, and then, the fourth game was their game. I mean, that's going toe-to-toe with the best team in baseball over the last, 10 years, and we handled our business.
I mean, couldn't have asked for a better series. I mean, could have, but I'm out of words after what just happened. I'll say that.
You know what it is, too? I hate it. I hate this shit because I'd rather just have games like we did in Colorado where it's just easy peasy breezy. But those were awesome games to watch as a fan. Like tight games, offensive explosions, good pitching, good defense, rookies, Eddie Alvarez. I mean, Eddie Alvarez was going to be in fucking in Conor Gillespie territory.
I gave you the fucking split. He's garbage versus every other team. They like 21 of like his 30 career hits or something against the Mets. It's stupid.
It's insane, dude. He sucks against everyone else on the planet, man.
So, that game was a fucking pressure cooker, boys, too. Because again, you go 1-3, and it just doesn't. It would have just. It still would have been like, hey, we hung with the Dodgers when everything clearly isn't clicking for us right now. But it just would have felt so fucking empty the rest of this road trip, no matter what happened.
Right.
And now it's just one more fucking thing. Mute the fucking haters that say you can't beat the good teams. Our schedule is harder than the Dodgers. We just went toe-to-toe with the Dodgers. And who did we miss in their rotation? Who did we not face?
Mitch White, literally their 5-starter.
And we don't have DeGrom and Scherzer. Yeah, we don't have DeGrom, Scherzer, and McGill.
We used David Peterson and Trevor Williams. That's starting pitcher 7 and 8 versus Buehler and Urias. We won both those games.
It's crazy. I mean, it makes no sense, the fact that this keeps happening and these guys keep, gutting through it. It's everybody's a gamer. Everybody's a baller. And let me just say this, man. Pete Alonso playing out of his fucking mind.
Oh,
I think he's going to be an MVP candidate when it's all said and done. He is slower than Yadier Molina. He is the slowest man alive. I thought there was still going to be a play at the plate when homeboy let it roll to the wall almost. I was like, you look at Pete and he's like, I thought he was injured. He was running so slow and so awkward, but he's all over the bases, all over the diamond, swinging the bat, making it happen. It's exactly the type of, not only did you need to try to split, but the way they did it, the big guys stepped up. The rookies end up fucking getting the job done. I mean, I don't want to talk bad right now, but Puerto Rican, holy shit. I mean, just about as much as you can shit the bed right there. I would have stuck with Diaz for 2. That's not 20. Hindsight's 2020. I would have at least tried it out. But man,
June 5th. I'm cool not going for a 6-out save on June 5th. This is a playoff. By all means, let Evan Diaz go to 6 outs.
No, you're probably right. I just, I live and die by all of these fucking games. Look at my man Adonis.
He's a fucking king.
Look at the chain over the ear. Wow. This kid is fucking I mean, he's been good at times. He's been, a real lifesaver. And if this is the sort of thing where you get a little bit confident, you get a little bit cocky, if you can get through that inning, you can get through any fucking inning of baseball in the universe, homie. So go do your thing, kid.
We will not face a team or a lineup better than this one till August when we see these guys again.
Right,
so
right.
This is our litmus test. We're not facing a team better than this.
Seriously, and all right, so we got to go to San Diego. That's not like a cakewalk or anything.
They're a good team, but they're not the Dodgers.
They're not the Dodgers.
And then, 11 losses in a row. I don't care.
Don't even talk to me about the fucking Angels anymore. They're not even in the same company. It's out the gauntlet with difficult as it is. And, we took their best punch, walked away with still the best record in the NL. So, mission accomplished in LA at least. I mean, and some of those numbers, man, we haven't won a game in, 195 years when going into the 8th inning with a 1-run deficit. And we're like 5-18 in the last, whatever. I mean, Chavez Ravine is about as boogeyman as it gets for us. Mm-hmm. And what did this team do? Handle their shit, man.
Yep.
Can you imagine if that game ended at 1:00 in the morning and we were doing this?
Well, that was our West Coast Mayhem game, but it was in the afternoon. Thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank the schedule makers.
Even still, though, I was like, it's 4 hours in. It's Sunday night. I want to watch some TV. The sun's going down.
I have the NBA Finals. We have the main account.
Oh, absolutely unreal. So, yeah, I mean, I don't even need this to be a big, long post game. If we just want to get back to friends and family and live our Sunday nights. But we had to say something here because it's as big as a win for a team that was still guys, Mets fans, come on. I was the most negative fan in the world. My man Clem even used to tell me that I was too negative for him. And I can see the difference. And I've turned over a new leaf. And I'm rooting for a good team, and I know it. You got people out here in the middle of this game saying, this feels like last year. What are you talking about? We just blew them out last night. We had them waving the white flag, trying to pitch a position player in a 5-run game. And mere minutes later, the Mets...
They gave up on a game. They gave up 5 runs down in the 9th inning. We came back from 6, by the way, a month ago.
Like every other fucking week we're doing that, Meek. It's like, guys, give them some fucking credit and give them some respect and back them a little bit. Because guess what? Look around, man. Got everybody stepping up.
The Ed losers got put in a fucking mental pretzel during that game. I said some guy still cheering me going, he would have blown the save anyway. What? Because he went down 1-2-3 against fucking Betts, Freeman, and Turner. He was going to be worried about Will Smith and Chris Taylor. Fuck out of here. That is our new fucking phrase to the Lindors, to the lose, everyone else. Fuck out of here. It's done. It's over, you chumps. You're dead.
You know what? I also love the idea. Maybe everybody should almost take a ball in the face for Edwin Diaz because it makes it a little uncomfortable in the box. He didn't have his best control, but he went 1-2-3 through the.
He's lucky he didn't hit Mookie or Trey with those fastballs. That would have been scary.
But he fucking didn't, and he goes 1-2-3 through that. Like I said, I would have probably tried to at least put him out there because what's worst case scenario? He fucking gives up a bomb the way Lugo already did. But yeah, man, everybody's electric. Everybody's doing it. And if Adonis can replicate even a shred of that the rest of the season against far inferior teams, he's not going to see anything like that again this year until, God willing, October. Maybe he can be, a key piece. Who knows?
Yeah, and I think I missed the combo earlier last time, but Trea Turner still coward of the week.
Oh.
We'll give out awards for that. Like, coward of the week, Trea Turner, unanimous. Nobody will be more cowardly than what he did.
That is the biggest pussy move. And, you heard Gary be like, well, he represents the winning run. Nah, man. Nah. You know what? He could have represented the winning run at the plate, too, against a fucking rookie. So,
he's an MVP candidate. He's they have Will Smith. Like, I want the MVP with the bat in his fucking hand.
You know what the difference is? I swear to God, if that's Pete Alonso and they're trying to send him to first, he's like, nah, man, it didn't hit me. I didn't hit him. No. Like, I'm good. I
want Pete to stay in the box and not move an inch if that ever happens to him.
Yeah. I want to decline the penalty like in football. Like, no, we don't need it, man. So
I'll tell you right now. What do we know about Pete? Like, again, going back to that Cardinals thing, with the tarp, let us play. That dude would have taken a fucking 95 mile per hour off the face and be like, didn't hit me.
Nope.
I don't want to leave this fucking batter's box. You'll have to fucking carry me out of this batter's box.
Imagine that. The Mets challenge the pitch to say it didn't hit him. I love it, man. Buck off the hook a little bit with, it was Diaz for a second inning probably wasn't going to be smooth sailing either. So it was kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't.
But Edwin Diaz for the 8th inning, that's the best move he'll make all year, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Best reliever versus the best hitters in the National League. That was brilliant by Buck. What happened after, I won't argue with. He did what he needed to do in that 8th inning.
Yep. And you know what? I almost don't want to say it's brilliant because it should be commonplace.
Yeah.
But at this day and age, I still don't do it. And hats off to Diaz because there was a time where even when he was coming around, we always said Diaz in non-save situations is a nightmare for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. And he wasn't this time. So everybody's doing what they need to do, man. Everybody. Woo.
Oh, this is going to feel so good tonight. It's going to feel good tomorrow. It's going to feel good until goddamn first pitch at 10:10 tomorrow. Goddamn.
9:40.
Oh, thank God.
Half hour earlier. Thank God.
A little bit. Let's save it. Do we want to save it?
Yeah,
the coward Turner, the cowardly Dodgers. God, that is if you are a fan of the Dodgers and you got one of your best players saying no, bring Will Smith up, that would not sit well with me. I mean, what would that be? The equivalent of Pete or Lindor to give the bat to Eduardo Escobar?
Oh, I would want Pete traded if he ever did that.
Yeah, right. I mean, no shade to Eddie. He's been great too. But those spots are for your big money, big pitch, big players, and for him to just willingly, I don't think he was gonna, that wasn't called. That was Trea Turner argued to make that happen.
Yeah.
And I guess he was thinking about trying to be the winning run, but again, you could have been the winning run at the plate too, pal. So, you want to do calls right now, or you want to just save it all for tomorrow's podcast?
Up to you guys.
It's up to you. I'll do a few if you want to just jump in.
Let's do a couple quick ones. I don't want to be here all night because it is Sunday night, but let's get a couple in.
Liam, what's up, baby?
Oh, how we doing, boys?
What's the good word? You gotta get the energy. Let's go.
I work at Coors Field, so I was coming home, listening to the game on the radio, and when Trey when he decided that he wanted to take first base, I was listening on the radio. I couldn't even fathom on
the radio that must have been tough. So,
it was weird. It was like, oh, now Dave Roberts is coming out arguing. I'm like, why? Just get back in the box. You're 30 hits in the last 40 games. I don't know.
It is just a cowardly move. It's you can talk about the winning run being on base all you want. That's a guy who against a rookie too. I mean, hey, listen, maybe that's our Wainwright moment where we were watching a stud reliever all of a sudden who's having his coming out party. But I don't know, man. For that guy to not want to pitch in that bat in that spot is suspect.
I mean, and the stones on Medina. I'm telling you, because we were talking about how Edwin needed to come out for the eighth to face the top three, and then Medina had to do the same thing, and it's what do you I can't even believe it.
Dude, I said regardless of the outcome of that game, just getting the Mookie Betts out, I was like, you know what? Good for this kid. He got put in an impossible spot, and even just getting that out is enough to get some momentum and grow and develop as a player. Regardless, he could have given up a bomb the next pitch, and not only did he not do that, he gets through it. So I mean,
there were a million draft tweets a bummus Medina blew it again. So many people are ready. They're ready to let it loose. But
everybody should release their drafts. I want to see all the Frank disciples release their drafts. You fucking losers.
Absolutely ridiculous. Well, I'm glad we got 2 of 4. Heading out of that hellhole of a stadium with the beach balls and the wave, and I'm out of here. I'm out of here with the
Good
fucking
riddance,
Dodgers.
LA.
And
thanks, man. Who else we got?
Yeah, no, thank you.
Take care, Liam, man. Thanks, Chris. We got Chris coming on. Chris, what is up, my friend?
Boys.
What's up?
Boys.
Get dance up. Get dance. Straight dance.
Oh. Boys, it's game 57. I can't take this.
It's not healthy.
I'm losing my mind here for 57.
Yeah. No, that game. I don't know what it is. I kind of alluded to it a couple episodes ago where I was like, I don't know what it is, but every game weighs on me.
It's worse.
It's October. Today,
it's worse.
It's game 7. What is going on?
There's something freeing about being 19 and 37. We don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
But now we're good. I'm like, oh god, this is horrible.
Yeah,
horrible.
The act like you've been there before. It's like, well, we haven't. Okay, it's been a long fucking time, so we don't know.
It's unreal. By the way, and everyone shits on us wait for the Mets to Met. Be like, first of all, I don't know if anyone heard Steve Cohen's comments this the other day. It's like his supplemental income is the Mets.
Yeah,
that's his passive income. Are you serious,
dude? He bought a fucking robot pitcher for us.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no spend no. I mean, he's going to do whatever it takes on his end. So this whole Mets gonna Met thing,
it's ridiculous. How much does Nimmo want to stay here by saying that? He's like, please just sign me. I don't want to leave. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to go to Philly.
Everyone's going to want to sign here. You're going to have people taking discounts to play for Cohen.
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, oh, that's please sign me, Steve. Please sign me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, the look in fucking Jesse Winker's eye when he asked about what we thought about Steve Cohen, every fucking player is looking at their agent being like, New York City, good team, owner who doesn't give a fuck about spending money. Let's call the Mets before we call everyone else.
Yeah, man. Your workplace is a lap of luxury. You're going to have locker rooms and dugouts and robots and fucking
blowjob machines. There's blowjob machines in the locker room.
If Winker signs here, his number should just be the wave.
Yeah,
so it's an emoji. The first emoji number in the history of uniforms. I love it.
Man, you're right though. If we, God willing, there's October, I'm gonna need like a tranquil. I need to be like in a K-hole to get through for the postseason.
I was literally standing on my bed. I couldn't. I was standing on my bed, just standing and crouching with every pitch.
Yep, it's unbelievable, man. I love it, dude. Good energy,
Thanks,
brother.
guys.
Have a
Good
good one,
energy,
dude.
Chris, man. Be good. All right, we got Angel coming up next. What's up, Angel, man?
How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we can hear you, man.
Woo! Jesus Christ, that game. I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
I have to give props to Buck bringing in Edwin in the 8th.
Yep.
When you know you have to get out the key, guys, that was big.
Huge.
Lugo made me angry in the 9th, but that's a different story. It's Lugo. It's just Lugo.
No, man.
Then JD comes in, gets that big hit, and I've been saying this on my Twitter for the longest time with these Mets. It's a next man up mentality.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a guy like Scherzer, when you had a guy like a Grom down and Scherzer questionable on opening day, guess who came in? McGill.
Mm-hmm.
When you had James McCann down, guess who came in? Nito and Mazika. When you had Nimmo going down, guess who came in? Plummer.
Mm-hmm.
Guillorme comes in. Like, it's a mindset with this team. The first 2 games, okay, we're a bit shit. But then the second 2 games, oh my God.
Dude, I love it.
You cannot tell me that Adonis Medina was going to be thinking yesterday, I'm going to come in against the top of the Dodger lineup with 1 run, and I got no way of going out. And by the way, the coward of the day, Trea Turner, what the hell are you doing? Like, that was ridiculous. I was saying it to myself, you rather have Trea Turner in there than Will Smith. Will Smith hit a home run, sure, but come on.
No, tell me if this is true. You guys know I'm a name guy. If he is born Trey Turner, he doesn't ask out. He is that soft little vowel at the end of his name.
Yep.
Trea Turner. Oh, I'm going to first. I'll steal second. It's all
right. The big at bat to get out Mookie made me get some hope.
Yep.
And then to get out Freeman with that ground ball, okay, whatever.
Right away. Yep.
Part of me wants to think the skepticism in me wants to think that Needle did that on purpose, but then again, I ain't gonna go that far. But
now that would be slick.
That would be slick.
Then give the game ball to him.
But then to get that final out, that is the next man up mentality we got. I know it's June, but then again, everyone's been saying that about us this year. Oh, just wait till May. Just wait till June. It's June. We just split the Dodgers. We're the best team in the National League.
Yep, and that's where you maybe can debate some of the in-game moves right here today, X's and O's. That is Uncle Buck.
It's a gutsy move. It's a gutsy move.
Everyone's ready to play when they get called up.
All I gotta say before I leave, and thank y'all for having me on. Wait till Scherzer and DeGrom get back. Wait till they get back, man. LFGM, thank you so much.
Angel, man. Angel with the energy. Angel bringing, that's the energy we need. And you know what, boys, Kev, I know you can't see the callers. We got 1 more caller left. I'm going to do my guy, fucking Ozzie Guillen. Give me the fucking big man. Give me the guy. My guy, Vin Man. We're bringing in Vin Man as the closer.
Living the dream, boys. This sport is so fucking stupid. Let me just say that.
It's so dumb.
It's so dumb. Adonis Medina getting the top 3 hitters in their lineup out, beating their 2 best pitchers. It just is the dumbest sport.
Dude, in any other sport, you put LeBron against some scrub. You put some corner against Tom Brady. Anytime you pair a rookie with the best in the game, it's almost a lock. And in baseball, it's like, nope, sorry, you get out. That's baseball, Susan.
Pop up, ground ball, strike out, over. A dumb catches interference in the middle.
Easy peasy, no problem.
Yeah. But my only thing I want to hear you guys' thoughts on this. I'm at the point now, the way everybody's playing is like, any way they lose, it's like the starting pitching struggles. Okay, 1 and 2 are on the shelf. They'll be back. Like the offense struggles. I think we all agree they need a bat in the middle of the order at some point. The bullpen struggles. They got to get one of those. Trevor May's coming back, and that's the deadline move. So it's like anything that happens, I'm ready. I think, and we're locked in. I think.
Yeah, it does feel like they're not like perfectly complete by any means, but it's not like years gone by where it's like, well, we need a starter, a corner outfielder, a reliever, and an MVP candidate.
Right.
Yeah, no, I mean that's the beauty of what we did in the offseason. That's the beauty, hopefully, of these guys coming back from the DL. And if there's moves to be made at the deadline, You know Uncle Stevie's opening that wallet, baby.
Yeah,
I know you don't want to have faith in Jake yet, or Max or whatever, but they'll be back.
Yep.
Like, babe, we let Kev be his way. Like, we're not gonna get him just being like, oh, they're gonna come back. They're gonna be exactly what they are. Okay. Like, we let Kev go at his pace. We'll go at our pace. Yeah. Everything's gonna be fine. We're all holding hands together right now.
Yes. We're off on Thursday. We're off on Monday. Tyler McGill. So Trevor Williams is not starting anymore. Tyler McGill's back in next time around.
But so shout out to those guys, man. Shout out to Trevor Williams and everybody who's piecing it together because
we forgot 5 innings, 2 runs versus a dive. Do you get the home run to Turner?
He's
our 8th starting pitcher, and he's doing his versus the best lineup.
That's crazy.
Let's leave him in and take Peterson out the way he's pitching at this point. Let's just whatever. Either way.
Like it doesn't matter. It seems to not really matter. And good teams, bad teams, whatever. This team is rolling, man.
All right.
Give it to me one more time, big man.
Let's go. Living the dream. All right. Have a good night, boys.
GM. I gotta piggyback on Vin Man's point real quick right here. Our boy Billy Epler. Again, you're going to the minors because you get Jankowski, spark plug, gets hurt. Go to the minors. Plummer, Holderman. All these fucking guys are just coming up and filling those roles. And granted, Peterson and Williams were already here, but it's like everyone is stepping up. Even the guys that I had never heard of in terms of Holderman and some of these dudes. Like that's how you get like good ass baseball. I only know that from like watching the Yankees in this town. I don't really know it much from us here and there, but that's how you fucking get baseball. Like you said, Nick Plummer is our Shane Spencer.
You know what it started with, Clem? We haven't said this word in a while. Infrastructure. We set the infrastructure, 18 months ago, and now we're starting to reap the benefits of that. And it's all in the form of good ass baseball. So everybody go enjoy the rest of their Sunday night. We'll take it to San Diego next. I think we can do anything now. This series is, it's not. If we took 3 out of 4, God, it would have been a fucking.
If we took 3 out of 4, we made a mini parade, like.
Right, but in a way, obviously, listen. Of course, I'd rather 3 out of 4. Yes, but what I'm about to say is like the fact that it was adversity in the form of like, oh no, we're gonna get swept. Here we go again, and then 2 bounce backs. Yep. It almost in a way feels, bigger and better and more important. So one of the best splits you'll ever fucking experience, man. You gotta believe.
Gotta believe.